Now we come to the fact of the finish. Death is coming. For some that are watching right now, it may be this week it's coming. It may be in 24 months it's coming. They don't know when it's coming, but they know it's coming, all right? And we're going to talk about approaching the finish because both of you thought you were going to die many times here, especially you, Johnny. And I want to go back to some of these events. Let me introduce it this way. You broke your neck when you were 17. You've been in that wheelchair for 46 years. During the last 12 years, you've been racked with searing pain that nobody can help you with. Then, in 2010, on top of all of this, you're told you have breast cancer. Okay? What went through your mind?
Well, the very first day I got the diagnosis, my depression lifted because I thought, this is my ticket to heaven.
I'm out of
Oh
here.
my goodness, I'm going to be out of my wheelchair after so many years, so many decades, dealing with so much pain over the previous decade. But then in the same instant, I looked into my husband's eyes and I saw tears well. And I heard him confess to my sister Jay, who had come out to California to help me with my mastectomy and chemotherapy. I might lose my best friend, he said. And when I heard him say that, that totally revolutionized my thinking. I began to look at my cancer in a whole different way. I look back on my years with chronic pain and quadriplegia as kind of a Jeremiah chapter 12. If you can't run a foot race successfully against men, what makes you think you'll race against horses? Well, in the previous decade, I had been in a pretty rigorous foot race with this chronic pain. But now with the cancer, I was in a race against horses. And all the lessons I had learned, how to lean on Jesus, the scriptures that had meant so much, the hymns that I sang to myself to console my soul in the middle of the night, all that rallied to help me look at cancer as, you know what, God's going to do something big here. And I often quoted Dr. John Piper, this cancer isn't going to win if I die. It'll only win if I fail to cherish Jesus Christ. But die or no, I'm going to hold fast to Jesus. And that cancer, over the last 3 years, has brought me and my husband together in such a warm, intimate, personal way, has melded our hearts in this sweet union around the Word of God. I know it's odd to say this, but I wouldn't trade the experience for anything. Besides, I've got this marvelous hope of heaven, John. I'm a big fan of Jonathan Edwards, a great American theologian, and he once said that everything we do down here on earth has a direct bearing on our capacity for joy, service, and worship in heaven. I don't want to waste my suffering. I'm certainly not going to waste my pain, and I'm not going to waste my cancer. I'm going to get actively engaged in a partnership with God to invest in heavenly glories above, not only for my sake, but for my husband's. He means the world to me. And I wear this crown around my neck. It's a necklace. I don't know if your viewers can see it, but it's a little crown. And I'm not wasting the cancer or the pain or the quadriplegia because I am accruing crowns in heaven that I'll have a chance to cast at Jesus' feet. And what a glorious day that's going to be.